My name is Commissioner Frank Avila, and I'm a commissioner at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. And today the name of our show is Sing to Live Community Chorus. And we have the founder, Melinda Pollock. Glad to have you on our show, Melinda.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
And you know, I heard your chorus group sing at the Irish Center, and I fell in love with your singing.
Thank you.
And my wife said, you know, Frank, we have to have them on the show.
That's great.
and it's an excellent group.
Thanks.
You know, Melinda, where did you get the idea of this type of chorus?
Well, our chorus is created to provide a musical outlet for breast cancer survivors whose lives have been touched by, or singers whose lives have been touched by breast cancer.
Yes.
And I'm a 3-year breast cancer survivor.
3 years?
3 years. And during the early stages of my diagnosis, I was looking for support groups. And I went to a few support groups, and they offered some wonderful programs. There were cooking and mind-body, tai chi, and yoga, which are all wonderful distractions for survivors. But what I noticed was that there was nothing musical, and I'm a singer. I sung in choirs for many, many years in my life, and was currently singing in a community chorus. And I thought, wow, I was surprised that there wasn't a musical outlet for singers, for breast cancer survivors. So I did a little research to see if some existed, and none did, so I decided to start a chorus for survivors.
And so it's predominantly said for breast cancer survivors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Your music, I don't think is only for breast cancer. I think for any type of illness, or for a person feeling depressed, your music makes one happy. Mm-hmm. Because when I heard your music, I loved your music, and I don't have breast cancer.
Thank you.
So I think your music has been broadened to help other people.
Great.
And you do have a very large chorus now.
Yeah, we have about 60 singers.
60 singers?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the altos, the sopranos, the tenors. I noticed that in the program you had tenor 1, tenor 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's excellent. And you have a good piano player also.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Joan Hutchinson, she's terrific.
Now, how are the singers affected by breast cancer?
Each person in the choir has been affected by breast cancer.
Each?
In one way or another.
Is that
20% of us are survivors. And
20%?
20% of us are survivors, and between all of us we have about 80 years of survival.
80 years?
Yeah. And then we have about 45% that have an immediate family member touched by the disease, and 65% have a friend affected. But each one of us have been touched by breast cancer.
Each one, and they come throughout all of Cook County, right? They travel to come and practice and perform at your performance.
Absolutely. People come up to about an hour to come to rehearsals each week. And
you rehearse in Oak Park?
Currently we rehearse in Oak Park, and we perform in Oak Park, and we also perform in Evanston. Mm-hmm.
And you travel. I remember you were saying that you made your one big trip, right?
We had a road trip.
A road trip.
To Gary, Indiana.
Oh, that's excellent. Because, that's excellent there, that you're doing this type of service for breast cancer. And, and as I mentioned, not only for breast cancer, but for everyone out there. What type of music do you perform, and why did you pick that type of music?
We do a very wide variety of music. Our October concerts, which we just had one last weekend in Evanston.
And I attended. My wife and I attended the music.
I was thrilled to see you
guys.
Oh,
it was excellent, excellent.
Yeah. Our October concerts celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So those programs are about, they're about support and love and community. They're very inspirational in nature. We also each year have a winter concert and a spring concert, and those are a little different. They're very diverse. We've had concerts that, one was called An American Mosaic, and it was songs from North and South America. We had one recently called Pearls from the East, and that was all Asian music, and from Bali and India and Mongolia and Korea, Japan, China. It was really a fascinating program. We had one called Rhapsody in Pink, and that one was to celebrate living women composers.
Oh.
And we had one called Birthday Tributes, and that was to celebrate Mozart's birthday. So we do a variety of music throughout the year.
What I liked also about that program is that in the program that you gave to each one of the people attending the concert there, is that it explained each of the music and what was it all about. I remember one song, I forgot the name of it, was a poet, or poetry, that a gal put words to from the Italian score. Now that was excellent. I love that one, and explain all about, and then you even put the words down also in there. It was excellent. I love that one piece there.
So you saw that even in that one concert, we did a little classical, we did Italian, you know, we did a variety just within the program itself.
You know, I was very fortunate to attend her concert, the chorus singing, and I like the audience that's watching this show. I like them to get the opportunity to hear your group sing also.
Great.
And Melinda, could you explain the 3 songs that the audience are going to see right now?
Sure. The 3 songs selected for today are actually 3 pieces that were done in our most recent concert called It Takes a Village. And the 3 pieces today will be How Lovely Is Thy Dwelling Place, which is a piece by Johann Brahms, and it's a chorus from Brahms' Requiem. And many of his biographers believe that this was written as a tribute to his mother. We're also going to hear Home is a Special Kind of Feeling by John Rutter, and this is from his fable, The Wind in the Willows. And it's a tale about the dangers of materialism and what it really means to be happy. And then finally, the song It Takes a Village, which was our finale, and that is by Joan Zymko, and it's a celebratory folk anthem based on an African proverb that teaches us that no man, woman, or family exists without the support and love of their community.
Well, excellent. Well, audience, you're going to see a good choir sing these 3 songs.
Thank you.
for today, but I admire you.
Melinda, that was excellent.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that. You know, Melinda, what is the mission of your organization?
Our mission, there's a couple things that our mission is about, and one is to provide a musical outlet for singers whose lives have been touched by breast cancer. That's our primary focus. We also provide the gift of music to the breast cancer community, and we do that by singing at local breast cancer walks, such as Why Me and the Robert H. Lurie Comprehensive Cancer Center. We've sung the national anthem at Cancer Survivor Day. We do those types of things. And we also provide complimentary concert tickets and performance CDs to breast cancer survivors. Those are our main parts of our mission. And we also, our long-term goal is to provide funding or support to local breast cancer patient advocacy programs.
You know, Melinda, I could foresee your organization, even though you're local here in the Chicagoland area, I could foresee this type of chorus spreading throughout the whole world. Because you know, the women here in the United States, they're not the only one that has breast cancer.
Right.
I mean, women throughout the whole world have breast cancer, and they're looking for this type of outlet.
Yeah, we've had an amazing response.
Yes.
To our chorus. So.
You know, to be successful, not only do you have good singers, but to be a successful chorus, you need a good conductor, and you know, you have an excellent conductor. And how do you find a conductor like the person that I just saw?
Dr. Wilbert Watkins is our Dr. Watkins, and he is our artistic director. So he puts all our programs together, and he also conducts our chorus. And everyone in the chorus and everyone I know knows that he's my gift from God. The stars were aligned. I can't really explain how it just worked out. But at the time I was thinking about this, you know, starting this thing. I was in a community chorus, and the current conductor at the time was resigning. So they were doing auditions for conductors, and he was one of them.
Oh.
So after that set of auditions, I found him and I called him.
Okay.
And I said, I have an opportunity for you. He said, okay. And, you know, who am I, right?
Yeah.
So I told him about the chorus and what the intent was.
And at that time, you didn't have any singers or any?
We had no singers, not a singer.
Just yourself?
Just me. So
just
we had a venue where we were going to sing, but I didn't have a conductor, I didn't have singers or anything.
Is that right?
But so he said to me, he said, this is not a coincidence.
Yes.
He said, my twin sister is a breast cancer survivor. And so I have a real strong feeling for this disease. And from then on, you know, he was interested, and we formed a chorus. We started with 34 singers.
34?
We started with 34.
Now how did you put an ad out, or how did you get 34, or one or two?
Dr. Watkins had directed some local choruses recently. So he had a following, which he now has a huge following because we love him to no end. But so he had some folks come, and I knew a couple singers or so from previous choirs I've been in. And then from there, it's just word of mouth, word of mouth, word of mouth. So we are now at 65.
60.
Yeah.
So you have a conductor. Let's say the conductor gets sick for one of your performances. Do you have an assistant conductor?
We do. The gentleman that was singing the solo in our last piece, It Takes a Village, he's our assistant conductor. Yeah. He's really talented. He plays piano, he's acting as our assistant conductor.
And so besides the conductor, as I mentioned when I was looking, when I went to your performance in Evanston, you have an excellent piano player also.
Joan Hutchinson is phenomenal.
Yes. How did you
great.
find her?
She originally was singing with us. She was not our accompanist from the beginning.
Okay.
Dr. Watkins was our conductor from the beginning.
He was everything.
He was there from the beginning.
Conductor, piano player, arranging.
He set up our programs and so forth. We had an accompanist for the first year and a half.
Yeah.
Joan happened to be singing in the chorus.
Okay.
And at the time, accompanist, she was pregnant. She was she had to leave because she was giving birth and so forth. So Joan stepped in, and so she has accepted the position to be our accompanist.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So we're thrilled to have her.
Yeah.
She's so talented.
And then, when I attended your concert in Evanston, the conductor mentioned that you have a CD out, and he gave it to his aunt that had breast cancer, and she died that day before, and so you sang a song in her honor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sing Me to Heaven.
Sing Me to Heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just actually produced 3 CDs.
3 CDs.
So we have from 3 of our performances.
Now, are you still looking for more singers to
We're
join
always
your group?
looking
You're
for
always
singers.
looking
If you are a singer and have been touched by breast cancer and you're interested in joining a chorus or volunteering, contact me via our website, and we will find a place for you.
And
Absolutely.
let's say one wants to learn how to sing. Do you still accept those people also?
We're a non-audition chorus.
Excellent.
We're non-auditioned.
So a person shouldn't be afraid to
No.
come and say, "Look, I have breast cancer, but I like your music, and I always wanted to sing, and can I join your chorus?"
Absolutely. We spend about 8 to 10 weeks rehearsing, and Dr. Watkins, really, it's like voice lessons
Voice lesson?
each week. He's a very good, teacher and conductor. So we welcome everyone who's interested.
Excellent. As I mentioned, I first saw your group sing at the Irish Center. They had the chorus festival there, and they had several groups up there singing, and I felt